If I allow a tea drinker to be in here, I'll allow somebody who doesn't swear.
Wow. Try to turn the lights off in my fish tanks, otherwise it looks really shit underneath.
Oh, but I like the fish.
No, not the fish tanks themselves, just the sumps.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So there's
Okay,
not all that like light on the floor, highlighting the copious amounts of those like 5 gallon plastic bottles I have back behind me for
I
salt.
don't swear much, but creative use is good for emphasis.
yeah, it's
Fucking
not
right.
about like the quantity; it's about the quality. A precision F bomb, man, just hits right. All right,
Okay. Are we ready?
fire no. I'm live.
Oh, you're live already. Okay.
Ugh, goddamn. And let's try to get this share.
Exactly. That's why the Martian had 1.5 swears.
What was the point five? All right, knocking on you, dragon.
Okay. Mute on that. Whenever Pocket is good, we can get him in here too.
Get in there, Dingleberry.
Think I'm live. I believe it.
We are experts at this, people.
I
Okay, now
believe
he's
it's
live.
going.
A stretched.
Am I?
Cut.
Okay.
Fuck. Or was it shit? I don't remember.
Was it when he put "fuck" like in big letters to where it was broadcasted? That would count. I don't know what this thing in the background is, and I'm not sure why it's.
How the
Yay.
fuck do I have 100 followers somehow?
What?
I don't
mean-
know how.
Only streaming Overwatch at 100 followers? That's pretty good.
I don't know.
I
Right.
hit 810 the other day.
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
Nice.
What am I at? Actually, I'm at 531.
Bet you I ain't at shit.
How do I do the knock thing again? Right. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Join.
I invited you. It should be on your. Oh, there you go. Your OBS or Streamlabs.
I'll turn my mic off in this, haven't I?
I've got 60 followers, but I'm not worried about it.
I'm a full-time streamer, though. That's a big difference.
Big difference.
Yeah, I do it about once every sort of once a month.
Well,
Sometimes we do it more.
I'm doing it once a week just so I have our Call of Cthulhu campaign saved, and then anytime I do a one
Oh,
shot,
yeah.
which Ash, what I realized today is every one shot I've ran that wasn't in meat space, you've played in.
Really?
Yeah. I've never ran a game online that you weren't a player in.
Let's just test it's working.
I don't have the Bob set up, unfortunately, since I switched machines.
I need to follow you guys as well.
Is pounced.
All right, I'm going to start off. This Shadowrun takes place in the sixth world. It's in the near future, and it's a cyberpunk future where megacorporations have more power than most governments, hired guns run in the shadows, and what separates it from most cyberpunk settings is the Mayan apocalypse of 2012. In Mayan mythology, an apocalypse isn't a complete end, it's a restart of a cycle. And when the fifth world ended and the sixth world started, magic came back. So now, not only do you have the cyberpunk, magic is fully enmeshed in all parts of life. Dragons awoke and have ran as president. Orcs,
Oh, well done,
dwarves,
dragon.
and elves. I didn't catch that, but good point. Well done. And you're just as likely to see a dwarf, an elf, and an orc alongside humans in any job. Our players are Shadowrunners, hired mercenaries doing jobs that others can't, or that employers don't want people to know are happening. It's a hard life, and it's summed up by the advice all new runners get. Watch your back, shoot straight, conserve ammo, and never, ever cut a deal with the dragon. No offense, dragon.
None taken.
Excuse me. I am going to run over some quick things. We've talked about the test, and those are built into your sheets. All three, I'm going to make sure that I've got them set that you've got them all. Grace is good. Smoke is good.
I had
Cyber
my
is
microphone
good.
off for a while then.
Yeah, it's been amazing. And Tenderly's good.
Wow.
You each have 3 plot points, and under the notes, it looks like a book, or sorry, the journal, there's notes on playing. You can use a plot point at any time to add a glitch dice, which adds a dice to any roll. If it comes up with success, which in this case will be 4, 5, or 6 instead of just 5 and 6, you'll get a bonus to your success, or even if you fail, something good will happen. Vice versa, if you get a 1, no matter what the outcome of the full test is, you're going to have some kind of complication. You can also use take 2 movement actions. Use first aid to heal a point of either your physical or your stun track. Take a hit for someone else. Or take an immediate free attack action against an NPC that just hits you. You also have edge, which I believe all of you have 2 points of edge. So twice per game you can use one of the edge actions, which is you can either spend an edge point before rolling to add a dice, which counts as 4 to 6, or spend one after your roll to re-roll all dice that aren't hits. And you have a button whenever you make a test that says use edge. We can do that. For you new 3, because me and Dragon went over this a little bit earlier, inside your character sheet you have armor, stun, and physical. When you take damage, it's going to be either stun or physical. Your armor is going to take however many points that you have first, and then you'll take so much damage on each one of the tracks. When you get one level, like I'm looking at Grace's here. Grace is a she, her, right?
No, Grace is a guy, obviously.
I thought you told me earlier. That's what I get for listening to you.
Grace is whatever they want to be, when they need to be.
On Grace's track, they have 3 on stun and physical. If they take 3 damage of either type, they're going to take -1 to rolls, and me and Dragon confirmed it will do it automatically, so you don't have to do the math.
Is that why I have an edge start out?
Nope, that's because you was playing with your sheet while we were talking earlier, Ash.
Oh, God.
I got it clicked back. Don't worry. Trust the
To
professor.
unfill them. I don't trust you.
Yeah, I get that. On your sheets, all the tests will be done against me. I'll let you know beforehand if it's a trivial, an easy, an average, a hard, or very hard. You can probably guess what that means whenever you're doing a test. We're going to compare successes. I will roll in the open so everyone sees what I roll. Like, I'm going to roll an average. Well, I mean an easy because I clicked wrong because I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, out of 6 dice, I'll only get 1 hit. That fucking tracks.
It says you privately roll dice.
Oh, well, that's because I'm a fucking moron.
Well, I know that, but I mean...
There we go.
Oh, I actually rolled better because the first one had 1 hit. In this case, it shows I have 4 hits. So whatever you were doing against the average test would need 4 hits or more, meat to beat, as in D&D. As is customary for whenever I run it one shot, I'm going to let the characters go in order. We're going to introduce your character a little bit. We're going to start with River Smoke because you were the first one on my reactive.
Oh, Dragon of the West. This is my first time ever playing a Shadowrun game. I'm very used to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, play Baldur's Gate a lot, and all that. I am playing a mage with an Uzi. I have, Fireball and other weird shit going on here. Just looking to have some fun tonight. First time playing it.
Hell yeah. And let's see. Next up. Soccer, do you have your description ready? You want me to go over to Tenderleaf?
I'm good.
Okay. If you want to describe your character for us a little bit, please.
I am Sakura, have been playing all sorts of TTRPGs for many decades, and I have never played Shadowrun either. I stream games and stuff, playing as Sakura. Very creative. I know. I'm an elf technomancer. I can access the Matrix, sort of a super internet, with only my mind. Lead hacks her. She's lanky and wears a pink jacket at all times.
I love the leet speak thrown in. Perfect. Tenderly, you're up.
I am Tenderly. Um, I've been playing a lot of tabletop games this last year, mostly with Zed, who has been doing lots of werewolfing. So big shout out there to the Awoo crew. Uh, that's normally what I do. I awoo. A woo woo. I've not played any Shadowrun, and in fact, aside from having a very vague sense that this has something to do with like where cyberpunk kind of exists and that kind of thing, I've not even played Cyberpunk, so I have absolutely no idea about this game. But I was asked to join, so here I am. So we're gonna make do. I'm playing a character who I'm going to imagine that, you know what, she probably doesn't get a lot of sleep. She probably spends a lot of her time out on the streets, and I'm guessing those streets aren't very peaceful. So she's very sleep deprived, and you know what? She's really just had it about up to here with everybody, and which is very unfortunate for them because she has knives for fingers, and yeah,
This
somebody's
sounds
probably going to
familiar.
get stabbed.
We're not going to ask how you scratch yourself.
Yeah, let's not wonder.
All right. And last, and yeah, probably least, Ash.
I will be playing Grace. Grace is a sort of pacifist. They're kind of averse to violence. They believe in the beauty of the digital art. They're not like some crude hacker. Their whole aesthetic is subtle manipulation of things. They are very much like the face type character. They are a what's it called, a decker by trade, which again is accessing the matrix but via technology rather than innate ability. And yeah, their philosophy is the beauty of it. They are like a poet. They consider themselves a poet of like the digital space as opposed to some kind of hacker, either evil or not. You know, they're not. They're. I would argue they're a goodish character.
Oh, not
They're
this
not out.
again.
They're not out to cause trouble as such. They appreciate their friends. They look after people, providing value. Not necessarily value as in like monetary value, but value in terms of, you know, companionship and worth. Oh, I got an alert and I cannot see what it is. I'm sorry, whoever that is.
It was me.
Oh,
I'm stalking you now.
I've buried it. Still get to see the professor tripping. I need to change that.
Fuck you, Ash.
But yeah, that is Grace's thing. Grace is very androgynous, and they will take on whatever role they feel is appropriate to the task at hand.
Quick side note on my character, because I didn't see that you added dispositions for me. It says, "Don't be a rebel without a cause. Be the chaos you create. When in doubt, use fire." So I am like just gonna hang out with Tinderly the entire
Yeah,
day.
that is the exact opposite of Grace.
You know, it does make sense to someone who likes fire to hang out with someone named Tenderly.
Good point.
And Ash is actually the only
Explosive
person here
relationship.
who's got any experience with Shadowrun, just not in the system we're running tonight, which is Shadowrun Anarchy.
And it's a long time ago.
And
But
your
yes.
memory's kind of shite.
I wouldn't say it's shy. I'd say it's full of holes and needs
I-
nudging sometimes.
I like to say I've got a memory like a goldfish.
You and me both.
I get that.
For those of you who don't know, I am the professor. I'm going to be the GM tonight. It is GM for Shadowrun, isn't it? They don't have one of the goofy names.
You could.
I mean,
You could
whatever you
be
want
the
to call
Shadow
yourself.
Master, the Master of Shadows.
Now that
Yeah, you can
sounds
be the
like a
Shadow
villain in
Master.
an 80s action movie.
What? Let's be honest. This is going to descend.
You are the
into
Grand
action.
Poobah.
Yeah, the Grand Poobah. There we go. All those who agree say aye. Aye.
I
Definitely.
Overruled.
There we
I
go.
owe you. Sometimes why?
Yep. You are now the Grand Poobah, Professor.
I don't attend
Professor
lodge
Poobah.
anymore. I'm an inactive Mason, so I can't be a Grand Poobah.
Wait, is that a real thing?
Yeah, no, it's what we jokingly call a worshipful master, especially when we want to mess with them.
I thought it was from the Flintstones.
It might be originally. I'm running the game. Lately I've been trying to run as many stuff that's not D&D 5e because fuck 5e as I can, and I collect spores, molten fungus.
No, he does. His desk is a fucking state. Couldn't resist. And I read.
We're starting tonight. Your group of mercenaries have been called by your fixer. You have a Mr. Johnson, which in Shadowrun is the fake name that anyone who hires Shadowrunners will use, at least in the United States. They've got a job that will fit your group pretty well, and so your fixer contacts you and sends you to what looks like a building that's hired out. You could rent office spaces. It's incredibly nondescript, and it's very obviously made to be disposable. Excuse me. When you come into the room, you see a man in a pretty nice suit, mirror shades. He's well kept, but he is trying very hard to be as generic and undistinguishable as possible. However, on one side of him is a gigantic troll enhanced with cybernetics, and to his other side is a dwarf with mystical patterns tattooed all over her face. The Mr. Johnson introduces himself. It says, one of the companies here in St. Louis is going into receivership. Unfortunately, they have some information we need. The company was called Secure Data Transport Limited, and they recently made a shipment for a client that we're very interested in knowing who they were and what was in there. Your job will be to go into their former offices and recover a copy of that data. There's two options you have. One, there is a data chip inside of a safe in the former president of the company's office, which would be on the 5th floor. However, unusually for a lot of these companies, on the 4th floor, there's an archive of hard printed out data. Either one will work for what we need. And I'm willing to pay you all 5,000 new yen for this job. The troll and the dwarf stay silent the entire proceedings, although you see the troll is definitely paying attention to you and is there, you're pretty sure, watching you both in the Matrix and in person. The building that you need to go to is going to be a few blocks away. I'm hiring you to get this chip, or this data. Is there any questions you would like to ask me?
That's 5,000 each, correct?
Yes. Ash, I'll allow you to make a negotiation roll to get more.
He hasn't given us the nature of the job yet, has he?
Yeah, you're recovering data from that office.
Yeah, but like any further info on that? Like is this like a secure, like is this a cyber security firm we're recovering data for? Is this going
They
to
were
be
a courier firm more. You're
okay?
In this building, the building itself has floors run out to different places. The first floor is going to be very low security. As far as my sources tell me, the people working the desk down there aren't even Lone Star or Knight Errant. For new players, Lone Star and Knight Errant are the two big names in private police force across the globe in Shadowrun. If you run into police on a run, it's going to be one of those two. In fact, they're a local St. Louis company. They're just called Gateway Law Enforcement Associates. I don't expect them to give you much hassle, and on the first floor is open to the public anyways. However, the third, fourth, and fifth floors are going to be the ones of interest. Third floor is the main security equipment for what used to be secure data transport. The fourth floor is the archives, and the fifth floor was the office. I'm aware that they have a spider, a decker whose job is to patrol locations on site. We believe that there are some magical wards in place, and he nods to River Smoke. I understand from the fixer that one of you is a mage. I would definitely take a look at the astral plane when you go up to the fourth or fifth floor, maybe even the third. For the decker and the technomancer, you two would be the most apt to take the security down. There is definitely some corporate security. We believe that secure data transport may be being bought out by one of the AAA corps. In fact, we did confirm it is not Seder Krupp, but we can't confirm for sure who they are, but there is corp security on the fifth floor, and there's at least 3 of them, and we can confirm there is a mage on site. I prefer if we could get this done without bloodshed, but things happen in the shadows.
Who did you say the person we're talking to is with? There's 2 people with them.
Yeah, the person you
Oh,
talk to
dwarf.
is what's called Mr. Johnson. They're the ones that hire out runners. The 2 people on either side of him are obviously his bodyguards.
You said one was kind of big though, right?
One's a troll, and trolls are at least 7 to 8 feet tall, and he is definitely cybered out. He would probably be the straight up muscle, but the dwarf, you can tell, has tattoos on her face and arms of mystical patterns. So you know they're awakened of some sort, but you're not sure if they're an adept or a mage. But River Smoke, if you would
She's
like,
the scary one.
definitely. Another rule of Shadowruns, Ash will know this one. Always geek the mage first.
Yep.
River Smoke, if you'd like to roll sorcery to tell what type of awakened the dwarf is, I'll let you do that.
Okay, let me just find it real quick. There we go.
I'm going to call that an easy test, so I'm going to roll mine. Well, you have no issue with this. Jesus.
Did mine roll?
Yeah, don't worry about the drain. Yeah, beat me. You got 4 hits to 3. Okay.
Wait, where's the roll at? I didn't see it.
Look in the. You have to click on the chat messages. It says River Smoke Sorcery 11, and you've got a 4. I rolled a 3. 3 hits.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll one more time to
Yeah,
make sure I
absolutely.
can see it.
And if any of you all want to roll to check to make sure that you're seeing it right, by all means.
Wait, it's not popping up for me now.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Is anyone else seeing?
Give me
See, the
one
river smoke does not
second.
suffer any drain.
Are you seeing the sorcery one before it? Okay, here's Sakura. Damn, that's a hell of a roll, Sakura.
That's weird.
That is very weird. It's not showing as private.
Yeah, let me just relaunch.
Grace, my God.
Right, I was getting the shitter out as a test, see.
Yeah, that's a good time to do it. Bloody hell.
Where I've got qualities code slinger, it says +2 dice on all hacking tests. Is that in addition to the 4 I
there
get
we go.
from the
Yes.
top? So I'm actually getting 6.
And now it's back to rolling 2s.
Okay, I can see everything now.
And make sure to take that drain away from your stun, River Smoke.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. You are very certain that you are looking at a wage mage, a corporate employed mage, probably combat powered, and she's got something charged on deck in case you are less than polite with the Mr. Johnson.
Well, they're both bodyguards for him, right?
Yeah.
And you said the troll is like completely decked out in like cyber upgrades and stuff like that. Is there any possible way to bring the troll along on the mission with us?
When you say that out loud, the troll who says He says, "My name is Krogar, and no, I'm staying here where I'm paid to guard Mr. Johnson. You all can handle this on your own. It's a milk run. At least I
It was
think
worth
you
a
all can
try.
handle it." The Mr. Johnson kind of nods in approval. "I can't blame you for trying to get a little bit of leverage. Is there anything else I could tell you about the job that you'd want to know before you go in?"
Yeah, what data is it exactly you wish to recover?
It's the information on shipping order 812-18451. I want to know what was sent, to who, where it was delivered. Not too concerned with how much they paid, but if you get that, we'd be happy to see that too.
Right, 852-8421.
And he nods to the troll. The troll taps something on his wrist, and you all, in your AR printouts, see the number. It'll be saved. You'll know it whenever you see it. He points to both Sakura and Grace. It'll be highlighted on your AR feeds. You'll know.
Note of that. He did say 852-8421, right? Or did you just make up a random number?
I actually didn't. I will put it in.
Should be simple enough to see. But simple breeds overconfidence. Stay alert.
Well said. No such thing as a Shadowrunner who's not alert, who survives more than one run.
So I have a game question now.
Shoot.
So under my actions, I have judge intentions. Could I use that right now to see what Mr. Johnson is like, what his actual intentions are?
I won't even make you roll for it. He is above board because he is going to be paying you a good amount of money. You don't really have a way to tell what he was wanting to do with the data, but you can tell it's something important. You figure, most likely scenario, this is corporate backroom pot shots at each other. No matter where you go in the shadows in the sixth world, the corporations are sniping at each other, and this is probably just another little brush fire battle. But he is above board with everything. Mr. Johnson, who betrays his runners, doesn't live long.
Okay. Good enough for me.
I've sent you all through the Matrix your standard report on how to leave the data ship for me so I can pay you. One thing I'll remind you is do not make too much of a mess. They do have a bronze corporate contract for defense, and you do not want a high-end response team showing up. Those SWAT teams will be more dangerous than you are, and they don't take "I'm sorry" or surrender. Is there anything else?
Well,
Go ahead.
I mean, that's good because I'm never sorry.
Well, you were born to be a runner, weren't you?
It's the life. It's the life.
Indeed it is. He'll give you the address. I'm sure you all can figure out your own way. I'll be in touch soon. He nods to the door before they get up. The troll crosses his arms and leans back against the wall and looks at you and just keeps an eye on you until you all leave. And you can tell he's probably also scanning to see if you bugged him. Okay, if you guys are
She's
okay.
hungry like a wolf.
She has claws like a wolf, too.
Woo!
I once knew of a werewolf who was in London looking for Trader Vic's. I'm
Wow.
going to bring you all to... I mean, come on, it's a great song, Ash. As you walk into the main floor of this office building, you come up to where you see an elevator door on both sides, and on either side of you in those two desks, you see two...
We don't have vision at the
Oh,
moment.
shit.
Or at least I don't.
Yeah, I can only see it on your stream, not in the room.
How about now?
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. It's a very nice office.
Ah.
They are trying to rent it out, so they put a lot of effort into this part. They don't do anything if you rip the floor. That's on you. But yes, this part's very nice. As you walk in, there's some light music playing over the speakers. Smells nice. Temperature's okay. And on either side of the desk, in front of a couple monitors, on either side of you, there's a rent-a-cop. You see guys, there's one who's an elf, another across who's a dwarf, and they look very bored as they're watching their feeds of security. They're wearing the standard like rent-a-cop uniform with hat and everything. And they kind of sort of pay attention when you walk in, enough to see you're not messing with anything. And on either side of them also is an information kiosk that would tell you what floors are where. One of them looks
We're
up.
on the first floor right now.
Yeah, this is the very first floor. Like the door goes right outside of the street.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have said this. I got thrown off a little bit. The Mr. Johnson lets you know that on one room on this floor is the employee lounge for the rent-a-cops, where there might be some IDs that you could steal, or an access panel to the gateway security grid, because there will be weapons checks for anything bigger than a pistol. But we'll let you roll that. So you would can either talk to the guards to get up and try going and getting the cards, or if you want to go in the room away from them and get into their security, you're more than welcome to. The Technomancer may be actually able to do it from here, but would probably need to be covered.
You said anything bigger than a pistol, right? So I
Yeah.
have a telescoping staff. I'm assuming that will shrink down to.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're more looking for like a rifle,
Okay. I got you.
but they may give you a little bit of hard time for pistols, especially if you don't say something about carrying it. You're kind of expected to have weapons. Shadowrun universe is a little bit nasty. How would you all like to try this?
On my cheat sheet thing, the one in the book, I have a fake sin and apparently good standing or something. Let me find it.
Oh, yeah. That'd be
Where is it?
in your gear, I think.
There, I'm just trying to find the actual sheet. Here she is. Yeah, I'm exquisitely dressed. I have a fake sin. Don't know what I'm assuming white noise is literal white noise.
What that would be is if they're trying to listen into your conversation, they'll broadcast over it. So they're trying to tap you.
See, I'm assuming my fake sin number is one of very good standing and makes me look good.
I would say probably that fake sin, especially with a good standing modifier that it gave, you're probably a corporate sin.
And I'm exquisitely dressed. So yeah, I would like to give potential like cover to the Technomancer if they're going to do something. I want to go and speak to the security. One of the security
I want to throw
guys.
this out for the new people. A sin is a system identification number. You're either giving one from the national government you're born into or the corporation you're born into. A fake one is what it sounds like because you can be traced with a real one. So having a fake good corporate, quote-unquote, good sin makes you a little more likely to be trusted by the average law enforcement. Okay.
Okay.
You want to do some cover for the Technomancer? Sakura,
Yes.
you wanting to try to take their network?
I'm gonna stay close to Sakura. I have smoke grenades just in case.
I like it. Let me see. Let me pull up a corp. And yes, for the record, the character sheet for the guards on the first floor, I literally have named as Rent-A-Cop.
Nice.
Sakura, I'm going to need a matrix or hacking roll from you to get into their network. Ash, if you want to try to fast talk the guards.
Yeah, let's do this. A fun thing as well, I have on a deck but it's like the cheapest, worst deck out there. So no one will expect my skill set.
That's actually a smart thing to do because technomancers are kind of looked down upon in the world. Sometimes very looked down upon, but that's a good cover because a decker is everywhere. So I'd need a hacking from you and Ash. How about a con roll from you to try to fast talk these rent-a-cops?
Yeah, I have got a legitimate con I would like to try and gain access legitimately as well while I'm doing it.
Absolutely. Okay, soccer for you. I'm gonna call this an easy test because they're fucking rent-a-cops. So you know security sucks. You got 4 hits. You're in. Ash, if you want to roll your con,
Yep.
I'm gonna roll the rent-a-cops resistance once you roll that.
Okay, I have this Très Chic fashion wear, which gives me plus pip to 1 dice on social tests. I'm assuming this counts.
Yeah. Jesus.
So I don't know. Can I make that 1 into a 2? Would that make it even better?
No, but that 4 into a 5 would be another hit.
Well, there we go. I'll do that then.
Um,
Oh yeah, because it's hits and misses, isn't it? Yeah, it's not numbers. Yeah. So that would take it to 7.
Yeah. They legitimately can't roll high enough.
Okay, wonderful. So I'm going to talk to him. While I'm talking to him, I'm just going to explore. I'm going to take out my stun baton and my taser. I'm going to put them on the security desk in front of him and say, yeah, just in case you want to examine them, I'm here on behalf of. I don't know what. I'm assuming my fake sin. I'd have like a corporation attached.
Yeah,
to
I'm
it. So,
assuming a corpse in.
I'm here in front of Neon Core. We're looking at potentially renting a semi-secure site. We understand that you actually have a shipping company based here on site. We do a lot of shipping. So ideally being in the same building as a shipping company would be very beneficial to us. Now I understand there was a vacant office that I could come and tour this evening.
They like they kind of look at each other. Sure. Yeah, and they'll give you the code to the elevator. Sakura, with your hacking score, you can see where the weapon scanners are, what cameras are watching you, and if they're picking up any sins on you, to where you can wipe that data if you want, and to give you a free pass with all of your weapons through the weapon scanner. But I'll have you do another hacking roll to take the weapon scanner out. Wiping data, if you can't do that as a technomancer, you probably don't need to be a technomancer. So no roll for that.
Totally.
Also, Ash, fuck you for rolling 7 out of 10 hits.
I know, right? Fucking good. It's my job.
I'm going to do this as trivial. Sakura, you can see, like, if you're watching Sakura, she kind of looks distracted. Like she's thinking of something else, she's daydreaming. But you may know that someone like her is probably in VR or in the Matrix. It's a pretty common thing. But you notice as you walk past the weapon scanners, the light goes from green to yellow and then back to green real quick. And once you all go through, it blinks green. And Sakura in her readout notices that it shows the weapons, but she wipes the data no problem, and you're allowed to pass up to the next offices. Would you like to go to the 3rd floor to take on the gateways, or excuse me, the secure data transports security system, the 4th floor of the archives for the hard copy, or the 5th floor offices first?
Wait, just to double check, the 3rd floor is where the shipping company is, yeah?
3rd, 4th, and 5th are all 3.
3rd floor, but 5th floor is like the super high
It's a C-suite.
security floor. Yeah. So yeah, while I'm talking to the guard, I would like to, he gives me the code. I'd say, do you have the key card for the one of the vacant office suites up on the 5th?
And they kind of, hang on. He types a little bit. A card prints out of the printer. It gives you temporary access for the day.
Thank you ever so much.
Thank
Does
you.
it say which office it is on the 5th that is vacant?
The whole thing is all secure data transport. But
Yeah, but as in like they're renting space. Yeah.
yeah,
You said this is there.
secure data transport rented level 3 for their networking setup, level 4 for their hard archives, and level 5 for their actual office suites. But like
Okay.
from how most corps do it and most companies, the biggest office is going to be where the safe is. There's no CEO that's not going to take the biggest office.
Okay, so yeah, I will highlight to the guards once I'm like aware they're finished. I'll be like, these are my security companions.
Can never be too safe.
Indeed, indeed. You never believe the amount of like untrustworthy people out there. I'm going to pick up my stun baton and taser and obviously put them back. Like now he's had chance to see them.
And you
Then wave
watch,
everyone through.
since you're the last one that goes through, they watch the weapon scanners the whole time, but Sakura has you covered. And she kind of walks through. Looks a little bit like she's not paying attention, but she covers your tracks perfectly.
Wait, Grace, did you say you're going to stun them? Like
No. As part of my to distract him a little bit from what I was saying, I was putting my stun baton and taser on the desk so he could see what weapons I had, and then I was picking them up and taking them back after I spoke to him.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. I do have smoke grenades, so if anybody does need to do anything, let me know, and we can definitely use those.
Grace, the only thing you notice about the guards is they seem surprised that you have only stun weapons, but it's kind of like being surprised that someone has just something a little bit off the wall, Not like, oh, this is something I need to remember. It's like, oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, well.
Yeah, I just assumed it would be like less offensive.
Oh, yeah, and
So
it's just they're so used to
it's
seeing people
gonna
checking actual
put their
guns.
mind put them at ease a little bit,
Oh, yeah, especially with that fucking roll. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Relax them up.
I should have made it. Excuse me, I thought I made a scene for this. Which floor were you all wanting to go to first? Recommendation would be the security floor because you could get alerted.
Well, we've got the day pass to level 5. So I'm assuming once we get on level 5, we can get into security from there, right?
Okay, y'all want to go to level 5 then?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I'm assuming I would once we're in the elevator, I'd open it up to the group.
I don't care. I'm just here to stab people.
Fucking love it.
So whether we stab people on floor 5, if we stab people, in the security room, whatever, somebody's going to get stabbed sooner or later.
It would be best to let them see we are going where we said we are.
Well said.
I agree completely.
Okay.
As we go up to level 5, I'm going to zoom out a little bit here.
We have no token which gives us visibility yet.
Is it showing for you all? Oh, still, that's weird. It said no token vision. Okay, see it all now, people?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah.
River Smoke, I need let's see. Do I want to do sorcery or conjuring? I'll let you pick. I need a sorcery or a conjuring roll.
Can I ask for what?
You were told that there was probably arcane defenses. This is your role to take magic. I'm not going to make you have that as a skill. We've got 2 good ones.
Okay. So like for sorcery, I have 5 plus willpower. Is that just like better roll?
If you click on it, it'll bring the roll up. So it'll bring you 5 plus your willpower of 6. So it'll be 11 total.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And out of game, I was just going to say that after having had said that in character, that I personally would find it absolutely hilarious if we managed to get through this whole game and I don't stab anybody.
I wouldn't do that to you. Okay.
And nobody was stabbed.
I'm gonna do this as an average test. Okay. River Smoke, as you kind of keep your head up, astrally speaking, as you go up the elevator, especially once Mr. Johnson warned you, and you feel like a presence. It takes you a minute as you get closer, and then it hits you that there is a patrol spirit in this hallway.
A side note, because I'm laughing my ass off quietly to myself. Whenever you DM for us, you have the worst luck on rolls. Just saying, we always outroll you.
Oh, no. It's not just
how.
my DM. It's when I play, too. Oh, yeah. I have... I was testing the module again this morning as I was getting the last bit of setup, and I did a couple very hard tests, which are 12d6. I rolled a total between 3 tests of 4 hits.
I don't know what it is. Like, every time we play a game with you, whenever you're DMing,
It's
we
every
always
fucking game
outroll you.
I play. Although Ash will back me up on this. The last Pathfinder game I ran, the last battle that we did as an optional thing, I rolled like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
Not
but
quite
that
to
was
beat and
hard.
curse.
To be fair, I've never played a Pathfinder tabletop game, but I've played the Pathfinder.
Oh, like the Owlcat ones?
Yeah, like I've played the tabletop board game that's based off of the
I know what you're talking about.
tabletop game, but it's with cards instead. So it's like pre-made characters on cards, and you do and then likewise, like you pull cards, and you've got to defeat monsters that you pull out of the deck, and
I can't think of the name. I know what you're talking about.
but I absolutely
I
freaking
want this
love that
game.
game. I love Pathfinder, but I've never actually played a regular like TTRPG
The
kind
next
of.
time I roll a Pathfinder one shot, I'll get a hold of you. It was good enough that I rolled crits on every single save I did in that battle, which was fucking cathartic.
I have a running joke with that game. I'll text you a picture of there's this card in the deck of a goblin, and he's got like drool running down his face, and I call him my boyfriend because he stalks me in that game. Every time I turn around, I'm pulling him, and it's like, dang,
Well,
this
no wonder
dude
he's
with
drooling
the.
so often.
My team always open to Pathfinder.
Ooh,
I'll remember that,
okay.
Sakura.
That's a lot of people right there for Pathfinder.
I'm sure I can draw Ash in if I have to.
You should do a game where it's like 2 groups, and then the actions of one group affect the other group.
Fucking hell, I'm writing that down.
Do some kind of like time and space thing where one group is playing in the future or the past, and then the other group plays, and then have a time loop. So what happens in the future affects the past, and what happens in the past. Oh,
Fucking
God,
hell, Ash.
Oh yeah.
What's
It's like some temporal room.
Ash, I have to ask. I don't, for anybody listening, I don't actually know Ash. This is my first time meeting Ash. So, Ash, tell me, are you smoking stuff? These sound like smoking thoughts.
He doesn't.
I am no, I don't.
I'm the one who smokes.
Oh my goodness! There's this other running joke in the community. There's actually a clip and now a sound command of me asking if I'm the only non-potter of the group. Am I the only one not smoking pot?
I think I'm the only one smoking pot, and I don't smoke when I GM. Probably be cathartic.
Lies.
No, I do not, because especially when I'm doing a new system. It's near the end.
Oh yeah, no, I don't get that. Yeah.
Okay.
The amount of times we're playing games and I hear the bubbles of that bong.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely when I'm playing. I know how to play by now.
But no, I'm with you, Ash. That was a very good. That was a very good thought.
I've already got to write another workshop for this month.
It's easy to run small groups, but it'd be great if like you do it over like a 4-shot. Say each group does 2 games. Say the one group plays and then the other group plays, and the effects of the first group affect the second group's game, and the second group then temporarily affects the first group's game, which then affects the second group again. Oh, I don't know how you make it work.
Ash, remind me of that, please.
Yeah.
Not right now. Remind me later, because I know what you're about to say.
Or have the first group in time ahead of the second group, so they find some stuff, but then have the second group go in. But the second group might take stuff or destroy stuff, which then disappears from the first group's inventory. But don't tell the first group that they're the later in time. Yeah.
God, that's fucking.
They just show up for the next session, and they go to like go pull something out, and you're like, ha ha! Except for it's not even there, and they're like, what?
Or it's been replaced with something like they take a golden statue, or the golden key to the safe of Ranus, the god. But then the second group take it, and like Dragon's playing the second group, and they're in a troll mood, so they replace this golden key with a scroll of fireball. So as they pull it out, it just explodes. Some shit.
Why did
like
you
that.
give me the scroll fireball? Jesus, it's not like I play a
I have played. I have played with
one-shot.
you, and I was the barbarian tank, and while I was fighting the enemy, you were casting fireballs at them, and in turn at me.
No, it was fireball. Becky doesn't know how to read.
No, Becky didn't know what the fuck was going on. She just thought it was.
Becky
the
can
axe
figure out
making-
what fire
I mean, to be fair, Becky's got back. What else does she need?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Professor. What did
River Smoke, with your role, you know that there's a security spirit wandering. If it notices you all, even with your cards, it's going to check. And it will probably alert
We all have
the
valid
mage.
cards, though, right?
Sure, but it is watching. So the first time you guys try something, because a security spirit doesn't need to be bound by walls, and it can go in to see what you're actually doing inside. So you could banish it now, or you could let it sit and not alert anyone for the time being.
We do have the correct passes to be on this floor, though, right?
Sure, but if
So,
you
like,
get
as
into
long
the
as we're not doing anything, like, it won't bother us.
yeah. Because I'll be honest, I didn't expect someone to roll so damn good to cover you all.
If
try
I
to make
would
this
go to
flexible.
banish it, what check would that be?
The Conjuring. And let me get the wage slave up. Where the hell did he go? There he is.
Do I know from my role that there's only one on this floor?
Yes.
Okay.
Could
Yeah,
it detect
gotta banish.
matrix intrusion?
No.
Yeah.
Ghosts in the machine aren't really a thing yet. At most, it would see that you're kind of, if you're into the matrix, that you're looking at stuff, but especially for someone who's visiting like you are, it would just kind of like, okay, that makes sense. Someone's keeping a tab. Okay, yeah.
Do I know if anybody would check in on the spirit? Like, if it would just not be there, do I know if anybody would be alerted?
You would figure that most corporate mages would check their patrol spirit every hour or so, maybe, unless there is an actual alert, of course. So you would have some time in between where it's not going to see you. But if it did get banished, it would come. The mage would come check and see what happened, whether it was just something happened in the astral plane or if someone actually banished it.
What do you guys think? Should River Smoke try to banish it right now? Or do you want to try to sneak around and find what we need?
I don't know. Do you know where it is? Like out of character, like as a just a general to the DM question. Would he know? Or to the Grand Poobah question. Would he know where the spirit is at any moment in time?
You see the main shaft of the hallway there? Yeah, go ahead, Ash. Make a joke.
Shaft. No,
Giggity.
but would he know? Would he know?
Yeah,
Like, would he be able to?
He gets a pretty good idea of where it's at any time. Like as you come to the elevator and he's picked up on this, it's going away from you towards that big desk at the very end of the hallway, which you know to be the C-suite. I'm sorry, the
Okay, so it's
security
going
desk.
away from it.
I'm gonna be ping here.
I'd say I'm sorry for that. but it's much too entertaining.
I like that. And
So I could keep an eye out for it, and if we're doing something, I could just banish it then.
yeah,
Okay, that's actually probably the more safe route, right?
would be. As you all come in, like to the left here, how the fuck do I ping in Foundry? I keep forgetting. Um, yeah, where Sakura's mouse is kind of like a waiting room. You see a bunch of like fairly decent seats that are kind of covered in plastic as they're being foreclosed on. Some old magazines. There's a vid in the background playing generic corporate news stations. Um, you see up ahead, there's a door to what the office is on the left here, where that big yellow desk is, which would be the actual C-suite. And straight ahead of you is a security desk where you see what is very obviously a corporate security guard who is definitely cut above the idiots you dealt with on the first floor, who's idly reading stuff on a monitor. And every now and then you hear him talking. You can hear there's probably 3 voices in that room, maybe 4. But he kind of looks at you. He's been briefed that you're up there, gives you a nod, like almost a dismissive nod, like yeah, whatever, and goes back to what he's doing.
Okay. So we're here to pretend we're looking for a place to rent.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in. Like we're at the bottom, correct, of the
Yeah.
map.
I could not remember
And
how to
he's.
ping.
You just hold down. Yeah. I think you just hold it.
Oh yeah, just
Yeah.
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 So we're at the bottom. He's at the top. He's up here, right?
Yeah. Sakura, since you're still connected, you can tell that the corporate spider, their matrix security, has watched you guys get the elevator just to confirm you guys did go where you're supposed to, and they're not really paying attention to you. But otherwise, it seems pretty quiet. You could tell, like every now and then you'll hear a janitor or someone go by, maybe like what the 2060s equivalent of a Roomba cleaning up. But most of the stuff did not mean to pause it. My bad. Does not seem like it's used. It's covered up. It's obviously being ready to be packed up.
But from here, this room on the left, is that like a waiting room?
Yeah.
Are these like?
It's a sort of dingy waiting room. You can tell they don't care about it anymore. And the only thing you hear in the background, there's a tri-vid screen showing the corporate news network blaring on about whatever inane shit's happened today.
But the Technomancer could remotely do stuff from the waiting room while
Absolutely.
pretending they're just waiting. Yeah, so I would
Bloop.
motion to the waiting room, and then I'm gonna see the security guards up here.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just walk the hall as if I'm looking around, but while I'm walking around, I'm looking for sort of like physical, like I'm trying to look in offices through doorways or whatever that I can see, as if I'm touring the place, but I'm trying to look for actual physical places that I can tap into.
Give me
The
a
network
perception.
myself.
I believe, it's the bottom left of the yellow actions. And I'm going to make it trivial. Jesus.
Wow. I'm not good at perception.
Is there some way he can use me as a relay?
That's fucking brilliant. I like that. Yeah, Grace can easily connect with Sakura on a private channel on their comms, which would be, someone like Grace, who looks like a executive, would certainly have someone they've probably got private channels with. And they would.
So I can connect. I can connect to them, and then if there's a security spike, they'll take the hit.
Congratulations, Sakura. You just became an access point.
Yeah, but no. That sounds too
broke
risky
the game.
for Grace's. That sounds too risky for Grace's taste. She's averse to violence.
No one's going to mention what I rolled for the check.
I
I was
looked at it for a second and looked away. What did you get?
0 hits.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
so I assume he's not suspicious.
No. Security guard the corpse set kind of watch you for a minute. Then he realizes you're just looking at the thing, and it's just it's less of a the fuck are you doing, and more like, oh, something's happening. And he goes right back to probably looking at the box.
Why would anyone be suspicious? We're looking around.
Oh wait, I've got it. I've got
That's
it
a
now.
good point.
So,
Uh-oh.
did I see a data access point here?
Yeah. Let's say. In the desk down here, you saw one, and probably in this office here to the side of the C-suite, excuse me.
Okay. What I would like to do is reach into, like, as I'm walking around, I want to like casually put my hands in my pockets or whatever, to where my taser is. And I would like to go, down to the battery section. And I want to flick the release catch, slide one of the batteries out, and I'm assuming is it like one of these like remote control car batteries where they've got like the wires that like clip on. I want to bend the contact point so it's not gonna spark properly, and then slide it back in. So my taser is technically like it's not going to function properly. Yeah, but I'm deliberately disabling it, but in a way that I know what's happening. And then I would like to talk to the guards and be like, I want to play like the sort of the innocent sort of executive sort of like underling role. And I want to be, hey, I know this is strange. We're here to look at the building, but you seem like you know what's going on. I've got this taser for protection. The thing just doesn't work, and I was wondering if you could explain it to me. And I'm going to put the taser on the desk. So while they're doing whatever they need to do back there, this guy hopefully is going to jump into, oh wow, look at me being a hero and explaining this thing that they don't understand. That's kind of what I want to do.
Give me a con roll.
So I want to give him a task that's going to appeal to him, make me look incompetent. Yeah. Do I get any extra advantages for that? I get +2 because it's social.
Yeah. You get a +2.
And I can add a pip to a dice.
You're going to get it. Motherfucker.
Look at all them ones.
It doesn't matter if I add a pip to a dice. I'm not going to get any extra successes, but yeah.
Hey, Tenderly, can I get a perception check from you, please?
Yeah, if I can figure out how to do that.
Excuse me. On your sheet on actions, there's some in yellow. It'd be the bottom left corner.
On my sheet, bottom left corner,
Under
actions. You said perception, correct?
Yes, please. Sorry, I'm trying to get you.
Roll.
It's worked out so well that the melee, or the street salmon hasn't been useful. Okay, awesome. You've noticed that the other two guards around there kind of watch as Ash comes up, and they're kind of like, the hell's going on? But they're not super into it, but they're paying attention enough that your hackles are up. That you're like, these people are probably getting a little suspicious of him. Just because it's kind of an unusual thing.
Well, you know what? I'm watching them being watching. So, I'm itching for someone to give me an excuse to do a little stabby. I've had a really crappy day. You know what? So if these guys, want to be the ones, I'm looking. So I got my eye on them.
Love it. All right. Ash has the one guard distracted. Sakura's still got the the matrix covered. River Smoke has got.
Tindy is one of the kindest people I know, but when she's table topping, she's terrifying.
It's always the quiet ones.
that is what they say. It is the quiet ones, but thank you, Sakura.
I believe every bit of that.
They never see it coming. They're like, "Oh, she's so sweet," and then she's like, "I want to murder them," and they're like, "What?" You heard me. They die.
All right. So you got that covered. There's two of you. Tenderly is watching that. River Smoke has got the Astral, but you know that inside that C-suite, there's going to be a safe that's completely unnetworked, and that is where the data chip is. And I'm not sure what the actual door is. We're going to say, like, going through the secretary office goes right into the C-suite. So with the guards sort of distracted, sort of not, what would you like to do from here?
The Astral was just going about his business.
Yeah, like, it's not an intelligent spirit. It is a bound spirit, and it is essentially a drone made out of ghost matter. So it is just pretty much like just doing a patrol up and down the hallway. When you guys first came in and watched you for a little while, figured you're okay. It kind of stopped when Ash went to see the guard, but it's just going on its loop. It is, again, it's not a smart spirit. It is JavaScript in ghost form.
Okay. I'm still just gonna keep an eye on him. But Sakura was over here, right?
Yeah. Sakura, do you rather be in the lounge or in the...
Oh, Sakura's down here.
Yeah.
Okay, Sakura's hooked up down here. Okay.
Should we put our tokens on the map? Would that be handy?
Absolutely. If you guys want to drag your tokens on, I'm going to let it...
Oh, do we not have tokens? How do we do it?
Let me see. Did I set it right? Where are we at?
I'm not wired. I can walk.
Okay.
That's a good point. Let me see if I can drag them on for you. There's a Grace. I'm gonna give
Yeah, where are you at, Grace?
give Sakura a
Grace
nice
is-
suit.
I got wireless.
Must be nice.
Let me-
I'm gonna put Tenderly on. Man, it really...
Yeah, I'm not far from Grace because I'm watching Grace being watched.
I'm gonna put... You know what? I'm gonna put
Here's
River Smoke
Stabby
right here.
stabs out.
Yeah. I mean, Grace said that we were bodyguards, so,
So I'm like
Okay.
here, right, talking to the security guard. Is that right? Is this where I am?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Oh,
stay
So
right in
that's-
the center and keep an eye on the ghost or the Astral that's patrolling.
Why is...
I'm upside down. What's going on? Oh, there we go.
Why is River Smoke showing up as... Hang on me.
I don't know, but I'll keep it.
That's a good
Looks
point.
badass.
I'm going to join the authors.
Good call.
That's a good point. I'm going to join the authors.
That would make sense. They're gonna look...
That happens sometimes.
No worries at all. What's the name of that troll image? I think it's a screenshot. 11530.
Oh, that is weird. Me and
There it goes.
Timberly have this. There we go. Okay,
I don't know why I did that because your character sheets have different. Yeah, fuck it. Anyway, I'm sorry.
it happens.
Okay, yeah. You guys have free movement. We're not in combat, so there's no initiative. It's a fairly well lit office. I should have scaled the grid down a little bit, but fuck it. We're not worried about that.
Big office.
They
I'm
want
just kind of leaning up against this chair right here, staring at people, almost hoping that they are looking at me, looking at them.
That is the most
Wait,
street
let me move up.
samurai bullshit ever.
I'm gonna move closer to Tinderly just in case.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm doing the whole woe is me. I don't know what's up with this. I have to carry this thing around. I've never had to use it. I don't know how it works, and it's not working properly. I don't want to mention it in front of my companions, but I was just wondering if you could do me a favor. You look like a big, strong fellow. Do you know how to use this? Do you know how to fix it? I know exactly what's wrong with it, really, but I want him to, I want him to try and be a hero and fix it for me, sort of thing.
I'm not sure if he's got anything that'll work for this. Yeah, he's fucking dumb.
So then he falls for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, he falls
is
for
what
it.
you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, like I don't care if he fixes it or not. I literally
Sure.
I want him in place. And if he's doing it badly, I want his friends to notice he's doing it badly and snigger amongst themselves as they watch.
It
To make
takes him
it
about a minute. I'm sorry, about 3 minutes to fuck around. Like, the hell, this shouldn't. And the others are kind of looking at him like, really, dude?
and I'm gonna play into it. I'm gonna laugh and joke along. Like, I know this is the problem I've been having. Like, I've never had to use this thing in my life, but I've carried it around for 4 years. It's never worked. I've never been able to get it to work, and just you guys look like you'd actually be able to do it. It's a very friendly place here, and
And I'm just gonna put these guys. They're not really menacing you, but they kind of walk up like watch. They're more wanting to see their buddy be stupid. They're like, come on, man, you know how to do this. It's just a taser.
yeah, that's the kind of vibe I'm trying to get. I'm trying to make it like they're gonna haze their mate. I'm there being all innocent. I just want to create this like friendly little bubble where they're all distracted, but it's all in good spirits. You know what I mean? I want
Could I get
everyone
it to accidentally discards?
I just on the wall.
Soccer, that is fucking brilliant.
That is genius.
Yeah. Give me a hacking roll.
You gotta love it when the DM is like, you know what? I wouldn't have thought so, but I like your idea, so we're going with it.
I
You've
try
got
to
to
do
wait
that as
until
much as
they're all
possible.
touching.
Okay.
This
Soccer,
is how I play.
I fucking love it.
They
I'm
don't
gonna let
even
you
need to be all
choose.
touching.
Do you want to hit just one of them? Or you want to try to get all three of them? For one of them, I'm going to make it be a average test. For all three, I'm going to say that's at least a hard test. Excuse me.
I think we'd get more laughing out of just the one.
Yeah.
All right, let's give me a hacking test, please. Ignore the convergence. This is just test. Okay. Ooh. Soccer, would you like to use an edge point? I'll roll, but I'm afraid I'm probably gonna get more hits. Yeah. If you've got no hits, if you'd like to use an
Edge is full reroll.
yeah, you can click the use edge after you've rolled it, and it'll re-roll all the dice that aren't hits. And you got 2 to use. Hell yeah. Okay, let me check Ash's page, because I'm not sure how much damage that does. 7 stun, Jesus. So, Sakura kind of focuses on the taser, which she looks like everyone else. She's just watching this guy futz with it. And she connects wirelessly, finds the matrix connection to that taser, which, of course, Grace would have something nice enough to pretend to be a high end. And it fries him. And he lets out a swear. Just, shit! And just drops it on the ground while his buddies are just laughing their asses off at him. And he takes 7 points of stun damage. Just, fuck me. He looks at Grace, points, and goes, you can fix your own shit now.
What's the actual doing? No.
I was about to say that, and for Sakura too, both the spirit and the security system zoom in as soon as that taser goes off. And they're kind of paying attention, but then they realize he was messing with something and got him. Well, he got. So they're paying a little more attention than they were, but they're not super interested. It's more like, did this really happen? I'll watch a little bit, but this is on him.
I'd start a conversation with the other two, being like, "Oh wow, I guess the thing actually does work to some degree after all." I'm gonna get that thing to do anything for 4 years. I'm still playing that like innocent, like I've got this thing I have to carry, but I don't know how to use it. Look at me. Oh, I'm so innocent, sort of character.
With that, Sakura and River Smoke both can tell that the astral and cybersecurity are more focused on this bubble, and the offices aren't being watched that much right now. There's comedy going on. Of course, they're watching.
Would my implant? Would I have connection? As we've established, it's something we've done or would do. Would I have a connection like to the Technomancer via my like implant,
I'd say you have between
like a
all
wireless
four of you,
communication?
you would probably have a wireless comms channel. It's not like a full matrix connection per se,
Yeah.
but it's a
like,
secure
I can
comm.
send a basic message. Yeah, I would send our predefined signal for go. They're distracted, go sort of thing.
Absolutely. Would you say that to just Sakura, to all four? Well, all three.
Probably just Sakura, because I wouldn't want to like do a big wide broadcast and risk it getting picked up because we are on a C-suite.
Okay.
I'd probably have it set to a very sort of like one-way encrypted sort of communication thing.
What I expect is that
I jerk my head at Tip Durley.
Perfect. I expect that you guys have like a secure channel, I don't want to say a Discord group, but a comms channel for you four for the run. So yeah. So tenderly, you see Sakura give you kind of the nod of the head, and kind of, I'm assuming, Sakura, that you're nodding kind of towards the office, which is like, hey, let's go play in here. And Sakura and tenderly both see the message from Grace of it's go time. The comms are simple enough that they're not hacked, and they would expect someone who's a corporate person investigating the level to rent, that they would have something with their bodyguards.
Yeah, like I'm assuming it's literally just a series of pulses, like a sort of thing.
Maybe text on their AR or sound in
Yeah,
a
it sounds like one of those, you put the old phone next to a speaker and you get a text message. Just like,
Oh god, that
it just creates that noise subtly in their ear.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh,
Yeah, it's
time
like
to go.
Sakura gets the signal and she message and kind of gestures it tenderly. So if you two want to go to the office while that's going on, you can feel free. We go, I'd say, through here. That's not what I meant to do. Through here, and then
I think Dragon would see it as well.
oh, absolutely. I'm assuming it's, like I said, a group chat of sorts, which for a corporate exec to have their 3 bodyguards or security detail in a chat is almost expected. It would be more concerning if you guys didn't have some kind of communication like that.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm just going to be like, to the guy that got shocked, oh, I'm sorry, do you want, I would offer him like some gum or a handkerchief or, whatever I've got on me that's appropriate. And I'll be like, I'll be sort of concerned for his well-being. I'm just talking to the other guards, I'm just hamming it up. Like, I have no idea how that happened. I mean, I get that thing to work. I'm focused. My entire attention is on keeping these guys here, keeping them in a friendly bubble, keeping their friend as the brunt of the joke, but being disarming and charming about it. That's all I'm doing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm gonna. I think I can keep this up for a few minutes. I'm sort of like, I'm not flirting, but I'm on that kind of that area.
I love that Ash went to my stun gun shocked the ever living crap out of you. Would you like a piece of gum?
You're obviously done. Have some gum.
But yeah, I'm just putting
You
my
want some
entire
gum?
effort, my entire being is keeping these 3 guys here in a good mood. Apart from the guy that's been stunned, he's the brunt of the joke. But I'm assuming if he's going to remove himself from the situation, he's going to go in the back room and fix himself up. You know what I mean? Like, but this is what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm giving them cover by just socially fucking flooding these 3.
Perfect. Okay. While Grace is playing up her part, what would the rest of you three like to do?
I'm assuming Sakura is going to start hacking something.
The safe that the data chip is in is not networked. It is a old school safe.
Oh, okay. Is it made out of wood by chance?
No, it is
It's
a
not that
fire
old school.
safe. However, the hinges are there the outside, and they don't look like military grade steel. They could be cut, possibly. If you don't
How
Like with a
sharp
knife.
are Tinderly's fingers?
military grade.
Like
So
in this
I
world, is military
I'm
grade better
going
or
to
is
this
military grade
office to
cheap?
my left and look around. It looks like this thing is open.
Let me zoom in. Yeah, I'm gonna call that like
What is this?
a door entrance. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. We'll call that like a entryway to the CC.
and where is the safe?
Let me scroll back a little bit.
Like
Yeah,
down
right where
here?
Dragon pinged. And Ash, to answer your question, military grade is in like corp military grade. Tenderly is chrome pretty well.
Okay, so you said it was about right here?
Yep.
Yep.
Zoom.
Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and looking at it, I'm gonna be like, well, technology ain't good for everything. And I'm going to stab the heck out of it. But not, ham-fistedly, mind you. I'm very surgical about my stabbing because I take pride in my work.
Fantastic.
Quietly.
Yeah, very quietly.
Um,
I it's very delicate, when you've got knives for fingers, you've got such a tender touch that while it's not very
She
tender.
is made out of lockpick.
give me
I guess you learn
a.
that as you put on your own makeup, like after the first few mistakes.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Oh,
you
sure.
you learn things. You learn things.
Yeah.
First
And
time you
Idea
wipe
of
your
the
own
touch.
ass with knives, yeah, I figure you would.
Wipe your own ass with knives. Wow, this is the quote of the session.
Tenderly, can I please get a hand raisers or a close combat check from you?
okay.
And we're gonna call that. I'm gonna call it average. Fuck me.
Let's see here.
Can you beat one hit?
Let's see here. Hand raisers. And what difficulty did you say?
I rolled as an average. You'll just roll it as normal.
Just roll.
Yeah, all you gotta do is beat
Just
one hit.
roll.
Yeah, there's 3 right there. I see. Fan-fucking-tastic. So Tenderly looks around a little while, make sure no one's paying attention, and just starts working on the hinges, slowly getting it apart.
With such finesse. Y'all look and you're just like, wow. That's scary. And I'm just like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
anyone who's watching this, Tenderly looks like a fucking surgeon. She gently gets the hinges off, quietly moves the door. You open it up, and you see what looks like it's a circuit board with a chip on it. And anyone who's looking at it with their AR on, or in Sakura's case, Technomancer just sees it anyways, it glows an AR. It is your target.
Can I come in and scan it for magic or like anything to see if it's like trapped or like a sensor will go off or anything if we pick it up?
You can tell that there is an astral, I don't want to call it a ward, but if the spirit sees it, it will trigger an alarm.
Well, and having had done my part, I'm gonna stand up and just kind of shrug my shoulders and go back to my leaning position on this chair.
Honestly, you
Can
doing
I
that
handle the
is
ward
like.
at all?
Say it again.
Can I handle the ward at all? Like dispel it or anything like that?
You would need to do a banishment roll, so it'd be a conjuring roll. And
Uh,
tenderly, you leaning back with that, coming back just like almost bored, is the best way you could have done it because the guards don't even acknowledge you more than just like a cursory, oh, there she is again.
Meh.
I'll go back as well to provide more visual cover.
Okay, I need a conjuring roll
so if
from River Smoke. I think I gave you
so, if
conjuring.
the astral sees it, right? Just to make sure, I definitely want to do this. If the
Mhm.
astral sees it anyway, it's going to trigger an alarm,
Yeah, but if you banish the
right?
spirit, it won't see it.
But they can tell where the spirit is, right?
Pretty well.
But if
So
I
yeah,
banish the ward on the safe, it won't be there, and the
It's
spirit
not
won't
that
see
there's an
anything.
actual ward on it. It's just that the spirit is, I'm going to call it programmed
Yeah,
to.
like to recognize it,
Yeah, if
pretty
it
much.
sees that in the open, it is going to send the alarm up like it's nothing.
There's no way like to hide it on anybody.
No, you would have to get rid of the spirit.
Okay, so I could either risk it with like right now just to get rid of it, or banish the spirit and somebody's going to notice the spirit's gone.
Yeah.
within an
So
hour. Like it could be in 1 minute, or
It
it could be like
depends
59.
on how the
Yeah.
roll goes.
You
okay,
should banish it when you see it, like going that way.
banish the spirit.
Yeah, you have to banish the actual spirit itself.
I'm going to go ahead and compromise the bots so they just do a visual loop.
I was gonna exactly say, Soccer, that we probably know that would be on the view. So I'm gonna need a hacking check from you to do that. It's going to be a harder one because this is the big thing for this office, the hard copy of their last big job.
Let's go.
We're ignoring the convergence again. Not that it matters. Fucking hell. Once again, Soccer covers your tracks pretty well. And
Dude, you need to DM for me more. Your rules are amazing.
Hello, right?
guess what
I mean,
speakers you
you're
guys are getting right now?
I don't
It.
know. Roll to see. This is
All
pretty
right.
pinky.
so Sakura looped the security feed.
Yeah, it just looks like mundane shit. Pretty much repeat of they look at the camera, they're seeing Grace bullshit with the three guards.
Okay, so the only thing that I have to worry about is the spirit now, or
Yeah. Who
the
is
astral.
carrying the chip?
I guess it would be best for me, right? So if the astral would notice it, I can just try to handle it immediately.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Is that in character or out of character?
That is in character.
Perfect. Okay. You have the chip. The only way out is back the same way you came in from that secretary's office and then back into the main room. That's how you want to do it.
Like up through here.
Yeah.
Okay. If I would go like right here before the door, can I see the astral to see where it is? Is it still? Would it be like up here um, with Grace,
Yeah, it's probably right about there.
facing Grace? Like so, I could like come like
It's
down here
kind of
without being seen.
floating around, but yeah, it's like kind of in that area, like right in here, right in that little area. It's kind of floating around. It's paying a little more attention. I mean, there's actually something happening now. The moment you come out of that door, though,
Let me back
You
up
see
then.
the security guards, all three, like their cyber eyes light up, and their heads just immediately swivel right at you.
Great to me. Damn it.
And I'm having to scroll back a little bit. Excuse me, I should have looked this up before. My mistake. And man, I cannot spell it, but okay.
That is a nice room. Looking forward to working in this building.
Oh, you're about to work, all right. I need everyone to roll 6d6 for me. Because we are going into initiative order.
Is initiative on our sheet?
There's not one because of how it has to be done.
Oh, okay.
Can I just do what / roll in chat?
Yeah, just /r space for or 66, excuse me.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you all on the list.
/R for D6. 66.
Pretty good roll there.
Well, except for me. That was awful.
It's a
3
professor roll
ones?
for you.
And okay.
No, I guess I'm not really known for my brains. A little slow on the uptake there.
As soon as you walked out, the cyber eyes that the guards have been implanted with trigger, and they see the chip on it. Oh, I did not mean to put him there. The Corp Mage comes out of his spot right here. I need to put him in the order. Okay, and then I'm going to roll.
I did not expect the eyes. Should have.
I was very glad that you didn't. Okay.
Grace, I have to say that I am particularly impressed that while you're over there busy grandstanding, and yet you've got one of the higher initiative roles, like you were paying attention while goofing off.
I am getting initiative set up. One moment, please, because there's not really one set up for the module. And let's see here. Let's see, Grace, you had 28. Corpsec, say 23. We're going to, normally in Shadowrun Anarchy, we would do it in turn order based on where we're sitting at. For obvious reasons, that's not going to work too well here. And this one is 21. So I'm having to just do a basic roll. The 66 is based on this being a street runner level game. So you would do 6 if this has been a ganger. It'd be 4, 8 for a legend, and Tindley is 18.
I'm almost last. For someone who was like here to pay attention, I wasn't paying good attention.
Hey, Sakura, you need to do it as just /R space 66. It didn't roll for you. Or did it?
She got 21.
Oh, okay. It did it twice. Okay.
21.
Thank you. And we'll update you.
The other was for others' information.
All right. So in encounters, you have a movement, which we're going to say is 5 grid spaces, unless you take a plot point and do 2 moves, and you'll get 1 attack action or 1 action of any sort. And we are going to start up with Grace.
So I've seen these guys suddenly turn around and look at River coming out of this room, right?
Yeah, I'm going to put him right here.
But they're kind of they've got that. It's very obvious they've shifted onto alert, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I will turn with practice, grace, and finesse to my friend and be like, "What did you do? You were told not to touch anything." So I'm trying to deceive them into obviously thinking the rest of us have nothing to do with this.
Con check.
So, this is a social that's not cyber combat, so I get +2.
Yep. I'm gonna roll as one of the corp sects, which say all three of them had about the same perception, and then I'll roll the corp mage separately.
And I get to add a pit to one dice, so I'm going to turn the 4 to a 5. So that will make the 4 a 5. Yeah.
Oh, I've got to update, reload the server, because fuck me. Okay, 4 hits, not bad.
That'd be 5 though, because I'm going to change one of those dice
Okay,
that's
yep.
rolled to a 4. I'm going to make that into a 5. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to like shift it to what did you do? You were told not to touch anything.
Absolutely.
As in, like, this isn't any official
You
sanction.
might be throwing River Smoke under the bus, is what you're saying.
Not necessarily. No. Mine. I think I want everyone to pick up. My intentions are they're going to focus on River Smoke, which means they're not going to be focused on them. If that makes sense.
Certainly.
I'm trying to give everyone else an advantage by giving Rivers a massive disadvantage.
Well, I'm going to use the edge for the mage, because fuck you. The mage picks up on it. Bullshit, they're with you. Get him. And unfortunately, your con does fail. They beat it.
I got 5 there.
Oh, you did get 5. That's right. Shit.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fuck that mage.
I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay. They're like, leave the exec, get the rest of them. And unless you're going to use a plot point to do something else, I'm going to go ahead and move your turn.
I would probably move if I were you.
See, I'm not a combat character in any way, shape, or form, and even if I do combat, I actually have penalties.
Cover
to my
is
combat.
good.
What Sakura said.
So this guy that's got zapped, I mean, I'm assuming he's not operating at full.
Yeah, he's the one that's like directly north of you.
Yeah.
He is still operating at full, but his armor is damaged severely.
Okay. So I'm gonna move forwards, but I'm walking slowly forwards towards Dragon with a very disapproving look on my face. You know, hands on my hip. Obviously, I would pick up my taser actually.
7 of 12 armor damage. Then
Yeah, so I'm just keeping up this illusion of I'm very disappointed, and you know.
Well, that makes it easier to click. Oh, absolutely, yeah. They're ignoring you, but the other 3, I will learn to count one of these days, I promise. You guys are in the crosshairs. And this one...
Math is hard.
Yeah, and I do math for a living, so I turn it off when I'm not on duty. Is going to take a look at Tenderly, because let's face it, you look like a threat.
we have to mages.
That is wrong to judge a book by its cover.
But it's what
That's
I
fair,
on.
but that's why they're security guards. They're not paid to be polite. And he is going to raise his gun at you. And
why do I always get shot?
I mean, you are the Sam. Could you please roll the defense there?
Y'all have no idea the amount of trauma I have with guns.
I have a feeling you're going to be the trauma during this fight.
I aim to be the trauma, really.
Did Zed shoot you a lot or something in Werewolf?
Oh, in Werewolf,
She's a little monster.
in Werewolf, I actually turned seeing people's guns into a response that it made me extra mad, so I got extra dice because previously every time I saw a gun, somebody shot me. So I actually turned it into an advantage, someone pulling a gun on me.
In this case, you would fail the test, so you take the 9 damage to your armor, or you can use an edge point to reroll your misses.
It seems a little early to be ruining my armor.
You just want
Let's
to edge.
maybe.
You can
Where is my edge?
Where you roll the defense, there's a button that says
Yeah.
use edge. Son of a bitch.
That didn't seem like it went well.
Let me check. Is it edge or plot point?
With those fingers, she is an edge.
Okay, yeah. So that will hit your armor, and you can click that apply 9p, and that'll automatically do it for you. As the friendly GM reminder, you can spend one of your plot points to take an action against him for hitting you.
Where do I do the armor thing? I'm trying to click on armor, but
Same place where it said defense against 3 success, there's apply
Bleed
9.
into his face.
Bleed into his face. Sakura, whose side are you on? There's the underneath where you click the defense. There's apply 9p.
Not the guards.
Or I can apply it for you if you'd like me to.
would you? I'm sorry, sweetheart.
no worries
I've
at
been
all.
drinking, remember?
Fair point. I did not remember that actually. Okay.
Social anxiety is a real,
Fuck
you know,
yeah, it is.
it's a thing. And, okay, so, and then you said I could do what?
You can spend one of your spin, not splend. One of your plot points under anarchy. If you click on that, and you can take an attack action against him, it'd have to be your pistol, just because there's not a movement action included.
There's a point. I can see 2 corporate mage tokens, but I can only see one of the security guys.
Okay, that's weird.
Oh, the other one's over here, highlighted.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I see one behind the desk, but I can't see
Fantastic.
the other 2.
So I spent an anarchy.
And you can take an attack action, shoot your pistol at the guard if you want.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna shoot me, I'm shooting you back.
That's only fair. If someone tries to kill you, you try to kill them right back.
You know, someone like me who lives out on the street, that is my philosophy. That is the rules I live by.
Okay, and let me see if this guard can make it.
What was that, 3?
3 hits, which is still pretty good. And, especially considering I am rolling. Okay.
That's what, 1?
Yeah, so he takes a hit, and that's 6p. 6 piercing. Fantastic. Okay, he's got 3 armor left. And that's all he can do in this movie.
And that's what I think about that.
I realized that from the beginning, Tinterlu was going to be the dangerous one. All right, our mage is up. River Smoke.
I had to get the Jane hat, as that was a Firefly reference.
You're welcome.
So, Grace, are you still walking towards me, like looking disappointed? Is that what you said you were doing? Grace?
Yeah, I'm walking towards you looking disappointed. I'm trying to create the illusion that this is not going to end well because you've upset the corporation, you know.
Okay,
Fucking
so
love the Jane hat.
I have a telescoping staff, right?
Yes, sir.
So in one hand, can I flip Grace off, and in the other hand, like swing the staff open like a badass? I just cast Fireball on these 2 up here. How big? Oh, actually, how big's the radius on it?
That's a good question.
Just as
Wizard time, motherfucker! Fireball. I'm gonna say just enough to catch both of them.
Okay, so I cast it like right in the middle. I get. Oh,
Yeah.
what's the desk made out of that he's standing behind?
The desk is made out of
Actually, I
wood.
don't even care. I've already made my decision. I'm flipping Grace off. And
The
I'm
whole thing is
flipping.
on fire.
Yeah, I'm flipping open my telescoping staff and just casting it.
All right, let's get a sorcerer roll.
Dragon is the
We get
meme
the spirit
of
right.
Dragon is the meme of I cast fireball and then the whole thing is on fire.
You knew it was going to happen. Believe it's just a. Let me look back. That is. Okay, yeah, agility and logic. So that's normal defense. The one that was already damaged makes it, and yeah, okay. Both of them make the defense.
Did you take out T the spirit?
Take out the spirit. Oh, the wandering spirit.
Oh yeah,
At this point, the alarm is pretty much raised.
yeah. We just got to take out the people.
Yeah. Plus, the spirit's owner is right. Yeah. Both of them make the check though, so no damage done. Unfortunately.
So I can re-roll right for my
Yeah, you
misses.
can click that use edge.
All right.
Wait, so the alarm was raised to this guy, not necessarily building wide.
No, just for this company. The rest of the building is other corporations. Okay.
Okay.
Well, the one to the left misses it, or he just completely just dodges out of it. His buddy, on the other hand, yeah, him not so much, and his armor is down, and he takes a point of physical damage, thanks to Ash's little taser and Sakura's little prank earlier. He is
Hey,
the
he did
first
that
one
to
damaged.
himself.
All right. Are you wanting to move some dragon or?
Wait. Side note, real quick. I hit the use edge button, but it did not take it off of my character sheet. It's still showing 2. Should that have
Your
updated?
trait should, but in the monitors, you've only got 1 blue star for edge now.
Okay.
Yeah, your trait for edge will not go down. That tells you how many points you get per game.
Aha. Okay. Oh, for movement. Just move back a little tiny bit.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
that looks good to me.
fantastic. Well, it's time for some mage on mage violence. Actually, I'm going to move him back a little bit. He's going to kind of hug the wall away from Tenderly, and he sees 2 of you together.
I'm in the middle. This is sad.
Let's see, that was.
Oh wait, it didn't move exactly. I went down just one more, but yeah, same area.
Okay. Ash, or I'm sorry, Grace, you are completely out of it. Lucky little shit. But I'm gonna need both Sakura and River Smoke to roll defense and beat 2.
Astral defense.
Yeah, just regular defense.
Oh, my bad. That was astral. Ignore mine if it rolled. Wait, where's defense at?
Let me check the. It is on your yellow actions. It is right column, second one from top.
Oh, there we go. My bad.
No worries.
I'm just blind.
Oh. Do you want to use your last edge point, or do you want to take the fireball?
Oh, they casted fireball.
Roll a 0.
It will be the last edge point you've got, though, as a heads up. But you're going to take. It's only 6 points, so it will. I believe you've got 6 points of armor. You're going to have at least
9.
6. Yeah. So it'll take it on the armor if you want.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, the mage decides one fireball is good, two's going to be even more fun, and throws it in between Sakura and the mage. Sakura dives underneath it, just sees the heat like go right over her face, and the troll mage just soaks it on his armor, stands back up, but he is smoking a little bit, but otherwise unharmed. Hell of a roll. And finally, our corpse sequin who has been injured is going to move forward.
He's really pissed off. He took a fireball and got stunned.
And he is moving next to you, Grace. Partly it's protect the random exec, also it's kill things. And
I approve of this. This is well trained. Not really good at it, but well.
he is going to try to geek the mage. And let's see what I roll. Okay, Smoke, can you roll a defense against 3?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should input the pigeon on my stream. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Meets to beat. Make sure, is it... I believe that in combat it... Okay. Sorry, I'm scrolling through to make sure how this works. Okay, if the attacker equals or exceeds, the attacker always gets the heads up. So you're going to take 9 points of damage, and you can click that apply 9p drag, and it'll do that for you. But I bet you that's going to fill up a line.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be 2 lines.
Yeah, I should probably use Edge then.
Go for it.
Damn it.
I'm going to go ahead and mark it for you.
Okay.
Save you some time. Fucking I honestly didn't expect to hit anyone because I know how I fucking roll. Okay. The other one is going to flank Grace. You know what? I feel bad that our Technomancer hasn't gotten hit yet. I wouldn't want you to feel left out, Sakura. Could I get a defense roll from you, please?
Thank you.
Oof. Thank you.
Wait, 11p? What the fuck?
Why are you rolling so high on combat?
You were correct
Yeah, I
with
feel
the
like this
sense of why you're rolling
this
so
isn't-
high.
It should be.
That shouldn't be 12 or 11 points of damage. Yeah, I don't know why that's rolling extra. Okay. Sakura, do you want to use the edge or you want to take the hit? It'll only be 6. Ignore that 11.
Getting what you deserve.
I'll take 6.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and do that for you. Save you some time. And that is on the armor. You've got 9, so you're fantastic. You're still good. The guard pulls his pistol up, takes a shot, and it bounces right off your armor. You feel the hit, just enough to shake you a little bit. And you know it hasn't gone through, but your armor is damaged. And next up is your turn, actually.
Keep in mind, I'm still flipping Ash off at this point.
I assumed.
I'm burning and I'm hurt, but I'm, like on one knee, but I'm still flipping them
I
off.
want to say that this is the first time someone slipped Dash off in a game I've ran, but it's not. And
All the cover in the world.
Probably won't be the last. All yours, Sakura. You can move, take an attack action, or a hacking action, depending.
Oh, what the hell does Burn Cream do? Because he used fire Fall on me.
Okay, I have to things to do. I have to attacks. So there's that.
Oh,
How many camera bots are there?
camera bots. There's no drones flying, and your coverage of the security system is still there. If you want to try a hacking combat, I will let you try to take down to roll one each per aim at one of the corpsects and disable the extra parts of their cyber eye so they get less on their rolls. Excuse me.
Not what I was thinking, but that sounds good.
Look, I get 2 different hacking checks from you, please, then. Okay. I'm gonna roll from the same one because they're the same stats. Oh, the second one, yeah, the second one. There's no. Well, besides the fact that I rolled no fucking hits, he wasn't gonna have enough to get it. So, all right, you've disabled both of the 2 corpsec near Grace. Their cyber eyes are gone, so they lose their rerolls. That's probably gonna stop them from hitting you next. Would you like to move for the end of your turn?
Can I shoot the mage?
You know what? I'll go ahead and give you that. I'll say the hack was 1. I take it back. Because you're having to roll a hacking action for each guard, you can either hack both of them or hack one and shoot the mage. Sorry to jump back on you like that.
We'll just take some cover.
All right. You should be able to move. I'll let you within 5 squares.
EW.
Yeah, it is. Gotta get corporate.
Well, did you give an U for moving? You have an issue with the moving? I can move forward if you want me to. Okay. You need to click from there should be like a square at the very top on the second row that says select token. But if you want to move down here, I can throw you down there real quick, just like that. That's good for you.
Oh, you're moving behind. You're gonna use the bloodied, burned up guy as cover. I got you.
I mean, you are a troll. I would do it too if I was her. All right, now this is gonna be the fun one. Tenderly.
Hi.
Hello.
I kneel down.
Yeah, use the troll as cover. Tenderly, you want to chop something up?
Yeah, I wanna get a really creepy smile on my face. Like this whole thing has just made me really happy. And I want to turn and look at this guy who's only, unfortunately, 1 square away from me. And I want to say, thanks. And in that thanks, I want that smile on my face and the thanks to convey to him that this is exactly what I wanted in my life right now. And I'm going to stab him in the throat.
You can tell from his face, he realizes he is in deep shit. Can I get a close combat roll from you, please?
Andrew, can I ask what you're like? Do you have like a specific finger you're stabbing them with? Like, do you have a favorite one, or is it just like all of them at once in the
It's
neck?
the middle
or,
finger,
like,
isn't
how...
it?
You know, actually, it's a two-finger situation, and you guys should remember that. It's two fingers. It's the pointer with the middle finger, and I'm going to very precisely rip his throat out. Let's
I
see
would
here.
expect an open hand, fingers together.
Close combat.
Yes, please.
Here we go, baby.
Oh, that's a
3,
lot.
4, 5.
That's a lot.
To your nothing.
Professor's
Okay.
back to rolling like normal.
So I want you to know that with those two fingers that I just reached out and I grabbed a hold of his throat and pulled it out. I want you to know that.
And I'm checking your sheet.
With that
Messy.
grin on my face.
Oh shit.
Like an absolute psycho.
That one's okay. Oh, I thought it was the one that Ed zapped earlier, but his armor was already damaged from the fireball earlier, so you took at the first line of his physical damage, and I believe you've got an amp to do 2 attacks. Yes, you can. If you want to take another swing at him.
I mean, I'm nothing if not persistent.
They get their money's worth out of you. Let's see another close combat roll, and we'll see how bad I fuck this up.
Let's see here. Close combat. Roll.
I have a bad feeling I'm not going to beat that.
Mm-hmm.
And he does take a -1 to his roll because you've got the first line of his physical damage done. Okay.
Want to take an edge?
You know what? No. I'm going to let him have it. Oh, it's a glitch dice, too. Because it's -1, but I didn't roll a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
He is down to... Oh, shit, wait. That's... I'm looking at the wrong damage. How do you do it?
Well, I done informed y'all earlier how creepily precise I was with that save. It is only made more creepy and flesh in that in my first swipe my fingers cut into the side of his neck like butter. But in that second one, I grab a hold of his spine in his neck. And in my second swipe, I pull it forward and just completely rip it out.
Holy fuck. Okay.
All while never losing that grin on my face.
Yeah, so all of you guys see a fucking Mortal Kombat fatality in front of you as she rips the spine out of the guards, as the guard beside her. Holy shit, what a turn.
They did shoot her first, though.
Oh, absolutely. And you don't hire a street samurai for politeness.
And this is what happens when you shoot me in
Working with Kinky,
TTRPGs.
you get used to it.
Not a first for her. Well, speaking of politeness, though, Grace, you just saw a fucking murder.
Yeah. The two next to me, you said they're disabled. What's happened to them?
Their cyber eyes are disabled. The extra parts they can see as normal, but they don't get the extra dice for their firearms roll.
But they're functioning normal. They're like, they got hacked, didn't they? They're not hurt.
The one to the left of you, though, his armor's gone. The one to the right of you is untouched.
Yeah, I would say, I want to say out loud, for them to hear. I'm talking to them, but I'm saying it in a way that I want the others in the party to pick up on, to try and get like the hidden message. I'll be like I want to phrase it like I want to say. I'm talking to the two next to me, but really I'm talking to the rest of the team. I'm going to say they do their job very well, don't they? Unfortunately, they are, Neon Core property. These guys, so I would recommend just letting me handle this quickly, and then I'm going to say to the other three, I'm going to say the three of you to the waiting room now.
Con check.
I get +2 because of my silver tongue.
Yep.
And I can add 1 to that 4 to turn 4 into a 5, which will turn the result into a 5. So yeah.
I'm gonna roll for the same guard just because same stats. Okay, fail. Okay, they still think you're not a threat, but they are not going to let you. They both look at you. One of the more senior ones says, "You're safe, but they just took one of our guys out. I can't let them go."
I'll say to them. I'll continue the conversation. I will deal with this. Don't worry. But obviously they were. This one, I'm gonna point at Dragon, and I'm gonna give him a little wink. And as I'm pointing, I want them to see the back of my hand pointing, but the inside of my hand, I'm gonna extend my middle finger at him. I'm gonna be like
Distraction bonus.
This one has obviously done something wrong. I'm not sure of yet. I will get to the bottom of it. I'm gonna then point to the bladed one. I'm saying this one was shot first. They were standing there doing nothing. They did nothing wrong, and this one here, you singed them, and they were merely standing there doing nothing. This I'm afraid really the problem here is your other colleague over there was rather overzealous and caused a large kerfuffle. Now
They're going to push you
move
back
out of
with
the
one
way.
arm. They'll say, "Stay back. We'll handle this." They're not going to see you as an enemy. With your role, you're not being. It's like they realize, quote unquote, realize that you're not the issue, but they're not letting someone kill their buddy and get away with it. Thin blue line.
Oh yeah, but
you were.
as they're doing all this, I want to describe to them they will kill you. You will achieve nothing. Give me a moment to talk to them, get to the bottom of this, and then, obviously, in the spirit of corporate well-being, we will together agree on an appropriate punishment that will satisfy the situation between our companies.
They're wanting blood. They just watch their buddy get fucking murked.
So they're not scared. So I want them to be scared. That's basically what I
Okay.
want. They did just see their buddy get murked easily.
I'm going to give them a -1 to their rolls for fire.
One of them has fireball. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So on their next
Huzzah.
turns.
Well, I'll just put my
Grace
hands up and
Huzzahs.
take one. And I'll just put my hands up and walk back to the desk and lean on it and be like,
Okay.
well,
I was just curious if you were gonna, move
you
out
do
of the
you.
way for no reason whatsoever.
No reason at all. For their next turns, they're going to have a -1 to roll. But Dragon, I think I know what you're about to do.
And I'm going to lay upside down.
I'm not even gonna say anything at all. I'm still flipping Ash off. I'm burnt, pissed off now. I gotta cause chaos and everything. It's happening.
Oh yeah.
Right in the middle of them.
Ooh, took a. It says a drain of 1 because it's just a sorcery challenge, but let me make sure what a fireball is. I think it's.
You did check your qualities and amps to make sure you don't have any bonuses to this, right?
I have +1 to all combat spells.
Okay. It's gonna be 3 points of drain, so 3 points of stun. But if you still have armor, no, you don't.
I do not.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in for you. You're gonna get a -1 after this roll. I'm not gonna put it on that one because the drain happened afterwards. I'm guessing it's gonna be these two guys. So.
Yeah, right in the middle of these two.
All right. Was it?
Oof.
You might want to, because you got no hits.
I use an anarchy and just cast it again.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Does this automatically add my +1 to the combat spells?
I bet it doesn't.
Okay.
No, when you hit the roll, there's like the modifier thing that you can.
And that one is +1 damage, so I'll add that on whenever they take the hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you got other modifiers.
So I marked off an
Nice.
anarchy and I just cast
Awesome.
sorcery again.
Yep. Just roll again.
Okay.
I'm ignoring the glitch dice because that wasn't what that was for. Okay, not god damn. Neither one of them can make it.
Nice.
Okay, so it's
Again, I'm staying silent. Like I'm just still flipping Ash off. I'm burnt, pissed off, on like barely hanging on to life here, and
God, it's 7 damage. Okay. The one on the left has 1 HP left, but you burn through most of the armor of the one that on the right that was untouched. Ow. So yeah, one of the corpse sex is almost dead. The other one is his armor's singed, but he's still going. You want to take a movement or?
Most likely here. We have 5 squares, right? You said
Yes, sir.
2, 3, 4. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's
I'm
only
kind of
fair.
screwed. I'm kind of screwed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I can make it in here. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. I'm hiding in here.
Okay.
I'm taking cover behind the cabinet or bookshelf, whatever that is. Well, I guess I crawled in there because I'm basically dead.
Fair enough.
Can I be laying on the ground, like, and my head is like in the doorway, like right here, and my
Yeah.
arms are out? I'm still
You're kind of just
flipping
like
Ash
watching
off.
through the crack.
Yeah, well, I'm still flipping Ash off.
I assume that much. I mean, who wouldn't? Still hell of a roll. Okay. Corp Mage just saw Tenderly make a fucking fatality. I'm not gonna cast a fireball there because just one person ain't worth it.
Oh,
And
stupid side question.
what's up?
Whenever do they take burn damage or anything
Mm-mm.
in this?
It's just straight
Okay.
up damage. The burn cream is
And what
more.
does? Oh yeah, well, I was gonna ask what does my burn cream do?
Usually the gear is just there kind of as flavor stuff. But
Oh, okay. No
on your next
problem.
turn, I'll let you use it for one physical damage heal.
Oh, okay.
Tenderly, I need you to make a defense save, maybe, against 4 hits. And you can click that button there. You're
Okay.
probably going to get that.
Defense.
Did you just shoot tenderly?
2, 3, 4. 4 against 4. Is that enough, or do I need to re-roll anything?
The attacker, if he meets it, always gets it. So if you want to go roll an edge to get another one back, feel free.
Oh my gosh. Not that worked.
Okay, I don't think you're actually damaged. Okay. It does take your first track of physical, but your armor's gone now, but
Okay. I got it.
that's all he's got, though. I think I know what you're going to do to him next round.
And it's not going to really work out well for them. They apparently didn't make note of what I count for foreplay.
I did hurt them for you, tenderly. You gotta give me some credit. They're all kind of pissed off, burned, and half alive.
this one is the weakest one, so he's going to try to avoid the mage. And
Which one was shocked whenever we hacked their baton?
oh, he's already dead.
Oh yeah, okay, my bad. That was the one back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tenderly, he is going to take a shot at you. Can I get a defense roll, please? It's only going to be against 3 hits, though. I forgot to put the -1 on his roll. So I'm just going to take away the last dice.
What the heck, even?
Oh, not Tenderly. I'm sorry. Sakura. I am so sorry, Tenderly.
Oh,
That is my bad.
Oh,
oh. We're all like, oh.
And it was -1. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you rolled the 4, right? But -1 to his attack.
It should only be 2 because it didn't. That last track didn't go in. Okay, yeah. You miss, or he misses. Excuse me. Somehow I think Sakura's gonna
Yay.
walk out with no damage. Her and Gracious walk out happily. Okay.
We did nothing wrong.
And that's okay. I like it rough.
All right. I'm gonna finish this round then with the next one. He's gonna move up a little bit. And let's see here.
They even wrote a song about it, you know? Pain, I like it rough. I can't get enough.
Holy sh! Okay, he's gonna take a shot at Tenderly because scary ass knife lady. Okay, can you do a defense against 3? Son of a bitch. Okay.
Was it good for you?
He is like, he thinks he can take you down, but he's also worried what the fuck is wrong with you.
He should be wondering
earlier when
that.
I was hit, I took 6 damage to my armor, but I have a thing that reduces damage by 1, so I'm down 5 armor.
Okay, thank you for pointing that out. I'm gonna take that armor back, or give you that armor back, whatever. And it's actually your turn next.
We'll shoot this guy back firstly.
Get him. This is gonna be bad for him. You shoot the one straight ahead of you. Ow. Okay, Sakura, how do you take him out?
I take a deep breath, calm, cringer of mass. And he falls. No dramatics, just efficiency.
Sakura brings her gun up, takes one shot, and just fucking handles things. The guard slumps to his knees and falls forward, blood leaking out. Oh, this is going to be scary as hell.
Aiming for the mage.
Oh, you get the mage instead of the corpse sec?
I have a second shot.
Oh, information. Let's see it. Why do I have a bad feeling what's about to happen? Fuck!
I approve.
Oh, okay.
Willa.
Fucking hell. I thought you were going to get him with that. But he dodges it barely and just kind of realizes you were actually shooting at him because he's focused on Scary Knife Lady, who is up next.
How unfortunate for him. So, gosh, let's see here. He's only one square away, and I'm gonna continue with that never-ending grin on my face, and I'm gonna lunge forward while saying, "You want to dance with me? I thought you'd never ask." And I'm actually going to act as if we're going to dance. I'm going to put my hand around his waist and my other hand in his arm, and we're going to see what happens. Would you like a melee for that?
Yes, please. He is weaker than
God
the others,
girl.
so this might go bad for him.
Oh, it really might. Let's see here. Where did melee go?
I think it's the first of your skills, close combat.
Yeah, close combat. That's what it was, not melee. So what was that, 5?
Yep, and he still has... I'm going to give him +2 because he has... Grace scared him once, and Scary-ass Knife Lady scared him. So I'll give... Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you want to know what happens to him?
Yes, please.
So, with the hand that's in her hand, well, he loses that hand. But then when she wraps her other hand around his waist and pulls him into her, well, you know, they are military grade knives that are on her hand, and they kind of go through like butter.
Monofilament blades.
But meanwhile, she never stops smiling.
So you guys...
Queen of Blades.
Queen. Fucking perfect, Sakura. For the Technomancer and the Mage, you see the back of this mage, and then knives erupt from around his spine. Blood gushes out, and he gurgles and falls. And Scary Knife Lady, you have another attack, and there is a corpse sec real close to you.
And directly afterwards, she just very sharply turns her face to look at him with this grin on her face. She still has his friend's hand in her hand, as it was severed from this very poor attempt to dance.
I am going to add another negative modifier to his, so he'll have -2 on his roll as well. Can I see a close combat, please? Go ahead.
Can I catch the head after? from over here.
I am terrified what you're going to do with a severed hand, and I do not want you to elaborate on what you're going to
Oh
do
no,
with
not
it.
the hand, the head.
If Scary Knife Lady wants to, if she makes the attack and it hits and cuts his head off, I'd allow it. But he will not
And
die this turn from it.
she very sharply jerks her head at him with a the endless grin on her face, and his friend's hand in her hand, and she says, "Hi, care to lend me a hand?"
Fucking fantastic. Let's see that roll. Let's see how bad I roll to defend it.
Let's see her close combat again.
Holy shit.
You want to go for 5 more?
No. I got ace success. Oh, there goes 2 of his. He has 4 hit points left, so she digs her knife right into him, and blood is gushing, and he's trying to hold his guts into place. But he's got one gun up because he is terrified of the Razor Girl ahead of him. And he is still standing somehow. Grace, our pacifist, how are you enjoying what's going on?
I mean, I'm adverse to violence and combat. It's not my thing. I believe in the poetry of data. I believe in the
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 bagels
artistry
behind
of
people's desks.
words. I casually lean over and I eat this guy's bagel. They're well distracted, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually jack into their computer, and I want to just grab some random data that looks important, and I want to send it to another shipping company that I know of, with the message saying, job's done, got a little messy, but I want to get this message like trapped in a loop so it doesn't actually send, but it looks like I tried to send it, but we're incompetent. So when their security eventually come to this room, they're going to discover this email stuck in the outbox with a bunch of inconsequential data, so it looks like we weren't going for this chip thing.
That is fucking
Going
brilliant.
to another shipping company. That's what I'm doing. I'm setting up like deniability for the future to cover, because
It was his porn folder.
yeah. I'm gonna send the porn folder. Yeah. If I find a porn folder or whatever, I'll send it out and be like, yeah, I got the blackmail material as he wanted.
When you give your
He got a
GM an
little-
option like that, how can he not take it? Yeah, give me a hacking roll. I'm going to make it. Just because you're doing so much stuff with it, I'm going to make it an average test. But yeah, let's see a hacking roll.
Yeah. Okay. Boom. Now I've got some things I can add to this. So my hacking is 4 plus logic, but I'm accessing via direct connection, so I get +1 die from that. And
you get 2
code
rerolls with your
slinger, so I
deception.
get +2. Well, I'm not trying to deceive anyone, though, am I? Oh yeah, because it's non. Yeah, I am trying to do
Deception.
deception, and it's not
When it's
a
got
hacking.
that little. Oh, it doesn't show
So
different icons. It's a program. So.
Yeah, but I've got +2 from code slinger as well, so I'm getting +5 to the
And then
+4
put
plus
2 in
my
the
logic.
rerolls box too, so it'll automatically reroll 2 misses.
Oh, does it? Where's the rerolls? Rerolls
Right,
2. Oh, 2.
2's got this many ash. Jesus Christ, that's a Shadowrun roll from hell.
Only 5. Can I do an ad?
You don't need to.
It's not a social. It's not a social. So yeah, I'm basically setting it up so it looks like shipping R Us have sent us to try and blackmail their CEO. I'm saying the job got messy. I'm gonna sign off this message with like a random name of someone that I met in a cafe and thought was a dick. Like their Starbucks order was Kelly, or whatever. They called out their name. I'm just gonna. They looked a bit like me.
as you get this hack, you find a folder of porn that you kind of don't wish you ever see again. You're like, yeah, this needs to go out. So you put that in the loop so it'll be caught. And then I'm gonna say on your cyber deck, you just have a phone directory. Just pick a random one. Like, yeah, that works, and throw it in. And now you have successfully framed a completely innocent company for the mess that's being made.
Yep. I don't know the security cameras are out. Like, if over time while I'm in here, while they're all distracted, I'm going to make sure the security cameras are out. I'll discover they are, I'm assuming. And
Yeah.
so that I don't need to do anything there. They've got no footage of us here, blah, blah, blah. I might try and delete the... Oh, no, I wouldn't even bother. I would be in and out, would be gone.
Yeah. Well, this guard's got another. But okay. And next up is Drag. I'm assuming you're not moving right now, Ash.
No, I'm trying to...
You're staying at the desk.
I'm in AR, so I'm staying at the desk, and I'm sort of
Fair
like...
enough.
I'm tapped in. I'm assuming this will take a little while.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm just...
And you have a bagel.
Yeah, I'm just eating one of their bagels that they left on the desk.
All right, Dragon. There is
I was
just one
tempted to
guard left.
say, I was tempted to say like I would move like right here and like try to cast fireball on him, but since I'm so hurt, I just fall over and it ends up here. I mean that would be funny, right? But
Oh, it'd be funny as hell.
He's extremely hurt, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing the job I was hired for.
What would I roll for my?
Do you have a med kit?
I
have
assume that
stim
everyone
patches.
has one,
Yeah.
or at least a stim pack.
Oh, what did you say about the burn cream on my turn? You would take what a row off a physical or?
You take.
Oh,
I'd like to take
something.
a hit point off, but I'm gonna point out
okay.
you've got a pistol that if you land the hit would do the job.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. What would I roll for that? That would be
Firearms.
Firearms.
And
I
he's
don't
gonna
think that's going to hit at all.
He's got -2 from his physical damage, and -2 from both Grace and Scary Knife Lady.
How close is Scary Knife Lady?
She's
Like, we're right on
like
top of each
melee
other, right?
damage. My man witch.
I have more. I have to do it because I just have more damage with it.
I
Can
mean,
cast-
Scary Knife Lady is definitely making some man witches over here.
Well done.
What was the name of the knife robot from Futurama?
Oh fuck.
That's the vibe I've got. Yeah, I put it in the Discord. Can't think of the name.
If you had
More
asked me,
like
I could-
Sloppy Joe.
More like Sloppy
Roberto, that's it.
Roberto.
Yeah, Roberto. Yeah.
Roberto.
Either your pistol or the fireball, if it land, will kill the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I have to go with the fireball. Just I am not good with guns at all.
Fair enough.
You obvious, like I'll.
Yeah, angle it so that it
Aim
doesn't
it.
hit anyone but Corpse Sec number 36.
Yeah, pretty much. Can I move now? Just or is that like an after combat?
No, you
thing?
can do
Like,
that.
okay. Just move up just so I can actually get a clear line of sight.
Sure.
Continue to flip Ash off. Half dead,
Sure.
crawling on the ground, and
Defiant to the
just
end.
go with it.
Oh. This is going to be bad. I'm not going to roll it because he doesn't have enough dice to hit it. How do you do it?
Okay. I mean, I'm half dead, so I just slowly crawl in the doorway, flipping Ash off, barely clinging onto life, and just throw fire in that general direction and pass out from all the pain and anguish that I've been through today.
With his last bits of consciousness before he gives into exhaustion, he throws a fireball. The guard turns at the wrong time and sees just this flame come right at his face, and just melt him. His armor doesn't do a thing to stop it. It's already been ripped off, and he dies screaming. And with that, thanks to Sakura's work earlier, there's no security footage that catches it. It's still showing the same loop as before. The mage is gone, so the spirit isn't doing anything. And you all are able to walk out to the elevator. I assume maybe clean up a little bit, maybe big scary knife.
Instead of walking out to the elevator, can I go take the chip from our burnt friend while he heals himself? I want to download the data, like make a copy on in myself. I'm assuming I've got internal memory, some kind of storage. And then, because it was Knife Lady's obviously so crazy, Knife Lady is so precise. Put the original chip back in the safe, so it looks like that wasn't the target, and no one knows that data is missing.
Could you carry me?
Would that be possible?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have a carry action.
Both of them are yes to both. The Mr. Johnson said all he needs is the data. Didn't say he needed the chip exactly, because you could have went to the archives and got it. So yeah, perfect.
So yeah, basically what I want to do, we've set up that another company's raided to blackmail the CEO. They've sent a pawn collection, but fortunately for this company, it didn't get out. So the CEO's probably not going to want to report this or investigate it because it's going to be a thing. So hopefully they cover it up themselves. They're not going to know their data's leaked because the safe's going to be back intact. The chip's going to be in the safe. Our contact's going to get the data. I think we've covered all the bases. Then I'll tell Crazy Knife Lady, if you carry him out, that would be great. If anything happens to him, don't say anything and we'll split the 5K 3 ways.
You sneaky little shit.
What? It's dangerous carrying someone when your hands are literally knives. So I would.
You guys know she can retract them, right?
Yeah, but
Wait, she's like Wolverine.
Yeah,
accidents happen.
They're made to retract so that if she gets searched, they don't come up. She's not just like walk around like.
I want to do one final thing.
Absolutely, let's hear it.
Is it carrying me away?
Just your spine.
Just your spine.
The rest of you can stay there.
I am going to summon a sprite and stick it on the network to cause chaos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually works really well because the thing I was going to ask you is how you're going to justify carrying your unconscious comrade out past the rent-a-cops. Oh my god, that's a bunch of success.
Okay, so just
conscious, right? I'm just like very
close to
singed in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure the sprite doesn't touch the email system so that they still see the evidence framing this other company.
Perfect. Sakura
Will do.
She kind of gets that distracted look again, and you can hear from the other floors just a cacophony of like machine noises, yelling, and alarms. And so you all head to the elevator, and you're able to walk out because when you get to the first floor, it is fucking chaos.
I love this class.
It's worked for you really well. The rent-a-cops are just beyond insane.
Overwhelmed, yeah.
They're way and above their pay grade here. Just office workers who can't access their stuff are freaking out that they're going to lose work or that their company's going to go out. And you all walk out like nothing fucking happens because no one gives a shit about you at the moment. You are able to successfully deliver. Oh, hey.
So to summarize, we got the data. We got out. Hopefully the company thinks it's blackmail, so they cover up their dead guards and don't report it to anyone, because obviously that would be an embarrassment for the CEO. We get paid, our client gets what he wants, and this other company takes the fall. I feel like we succeeded massively. Knife Lady got to do some killing. Dragon got a bit burnt, but served him right.
As you're taking
And
River Smoke to the nearest dock wagon, which is
My armor is dented.
nothing a little duct tape won't fix, Soccer. You're good.
yeah, that'll buff
It's
out.
only dented. Mine melted off.
So did parts of you. Dock wagon is a private healthcare which most runners have a contract with. You take River Smoke to the dock wagon. As you're waiting in the waiting room for it to be treated, everyone who's looking gets a ping on their communicator. Mr. Johnson just says, "Job accepted, perfectly done. Did not expect the chaos to cover up what happened. Payment en route." And then you all receive your 5,000 new yen. And congratulations.
Just for comedy purposes, can Grace roll a lift carry check just to see if like I got dropped on the ground anywhere?
Oh, Grace wouldn't carry you. I would have got one of the others too.
Tinderly, could you please give me an athletics check?
Yeah, I would have been like, yeah, no. Do you know how much this suit costs?
Mm,
Oh, I thought.
It's the one that says close combat melee. Or...
Actually, give me the one that says catch object.
Lift carry.
Yeah, there we
Catch
go.
object?
Lift carry. That'll work. I forgot that was there. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, Tinderly, I want you to fail it. I will allow the group to answer. What difficulty should this test be?
At least a 6.
Should I do easy or average?
she's buff. Normal.
Yeah, do an
Well
average.
played. All right. That's me rolling.
Oh, I fell.
Tenderly, at one point you do kind of, oh shit, but you catch yourself, and as you look around, you realize that neither Grace nor Sakura noticed it, so you just kind of go back, yep, nothing's happening, just carrying a dude's perfectly fine. And congratulations, you all have completed your run.
Wait, that
GG's,
was really
everybody.
good.
Yeah, good game.
Feel we got away
For,
with
for
GG
none of
friends.
us mostly not knowing what we're doing with this game, we did pretty good.
I think you should
That was a great game.
save these characters and stuff and do some random runs periodically.
I can save the module and bring it back in, no sweat.
Yeah, to be fair, this last week has been like really crazy for me. So I was like, hey, can I just please have a pre-made? I just want to stab somebody. And this was actually really nice.
I am never going to say anything.
I
somebody
used the
isn't appreciative.
pre-made. I just changed the name and the picture. 'Cause
Same. Today was insane.
Yeah, there's nothing, especially for when you're doing a totally new system. Yeah, absolutely.
I did it from scratch.
Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't do that on a new system. Like if we were playing D&D,
I
would definitely just
appreciate how
rely
like
on-
Soccer's like, yeah, I'm doing this, and
Yeah, she was working on it all day. And I was like, yeah, no, I just went pre-made.
I find it a great way to learn the game.
I'm like, yeah, that's a good way. That's what I did honestly when I first read through Anarchy. I pulled up a blank character sheet. Well, I put it in Foundry, and rolled up a character just to see how to do it. Tenderly, when you said you wanted to pre-gen, you said the perfect fucking phrase. You said, I want someone who's stabby and sassy, and that's a Razor Girl to a T.
Yeah, I think Tindley was a great character.
Oh, it was
Hager
great.
just called her out in my chat, said don't let her fool you. She always wants to stab somebody.
I mean, she didn't just stab someone. She stabbed one person and ripped another one's fucking spine out like Sub-Zero.
and to add,
And took a hand.
Hey, yeah, I did take a hand.
Yeah, can you add that to your character sheet? Use the fingerprints.
Tindy is amazing.
Oh my god,
It's like,
that is a hilarious
give me,
idea.
give me 15.
Use the severed hand for a handprint scanner is so fucked. I love it.
Oh, well, notice I never said that I dropped the hand. I've got that baby. That's
That's a
coming with
snack for
me.
later.
That's a
Yeah.
trophy. Well, thank you all for joining me for that, because that was a blast to learn this system and to see. My God, I didn't expect.
Why
combat
would
to be
you
like
need to touch a hand scanner?
that.
Just because
maybe,
they have a severed hand and they can.
and not every time will they have
This-
a really
this is
awesome
something
technomancer on their
Overwatch.
back.
That's fair.
I'm gonna call my stream now. Thank you all for joining me. It was a lot of fun.